Do you have culture in your business? Are you growing your business the right way? And are you motivating the members of your team in a manner that is super unique and that's going to give you guys an amazing perspective? So let's open up and let's talk about how we can help you put that culture into your team and grow it in the very best way. Welcome to Business Insights with Matt Milia. I'm your host, Matt Milia, and in this podcast, we'll talk about the real, raw, uncut business success secrets you won't find anywhere else. Follow my journey from entry level to CEO. We discuss real actionable items you can plug into your business right away. To subscribe to our weekly top tips, you can go to www.mattpodcast.com and join our community of elite high-level performers. And if you're interested in our inside sales company, you can go to www.appointmentstoday.com to jump on a free strategy call. And now, stay tuned for our podcast. All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Business Insights episode number 52, coming to you from Florida. So made a move in between. So it's been awesome so far, and I am super pumped to have a great friend, a great businessman, and someone that you guys can really get a lot of value from, Mr. Journey Jeff. What's up, Jeff? How are you, brother?
I'm good. How are you, Matt, today?
Man, I
already know.
Living the dream.
Sunny and 75. It's
right. Yeah, I think it's like 81 or something today.
Oh, well, okay. I was off a few degrees.
Well, thank you first and foremost for jumping on. I am super excited to tell everyone a little bit about where you're at, what you're doing, and I'd love for you to just kind of go through a little bit of your backstory, kind of tell everybody first off, how you became Journey Jeff, and tell everyone a little bit about that.
So I was a regular host, karaoke host on 2nd Avenue in Nashville, probably about a block away from where the bomb was on Christmas Day. So it was pretty tragic that went on there. And I would come in and I'd start singing, and I sing Journey, and all of a sudden I walk in and, hey, Journey Jeff is here. So it stuck. So I walk in anytime if somebody knows me, and Journey Jeff is here. So they make me sing the song that I'm really tired of.
It's funny because I remember when we went to the bar for our mastermind, and we went into one of the karaoke places. They all knew who you were right away. They're like, "Oh yeah, hey, we'll hook you up." So that's awesome. Well, so Jeff, you've gone from a wide array of different businesses, and for everyone that's watching here, culture is one of the most important elements of business, but when you think of culture, a lot of people think of team building events or going out to here, going out to there, which is fun, but you have a really unique spin on the culture side of things. And you have a product that's pretty unique.
It is.
Tell me a little bit about how did you get into, so for everyone that's watching, he's with Gameday Global, and the product is phenomenal. I'd really love for you to kind of just share, how did you get in with Gameday?
Well, we'll go back to 2008. That's 13 years ago. And I had a very, very successful credit repair company. And gentleman that started Gameday Global, Scott Tischler, came in as a potential investor into the business. And we met, we did our karaoke thing like we do in Nashville, and we became friends. And so we kept in touch throughout the past 12, 13 years, but not very often. And so I'm an Oregon Ducks fan because I'm from Eugene, and I'm wearing my Oregon jersey to work. I DJ, and I was wearing my Oregon jersey. I took a selfie, I put it up on Facebook, and I get a message from Scott, and I hadn't really talked to Scott in probably a year or two. And he says, I didn't know you were an Oregon fan, because he knew me from Nashville. So he thought I was, a Nashville guy. And I it's funny because he says, "Do you have time for a call?" And I'm thinking to myself, I haven't heard from Scott in a year or two, and usually when that happens, it's because they've got a great opportunity for you. I put them like this, great opportunity. So I get on the phone with him and he sends me a picture of the first of the first picture I saw of these rings, and it's an Oregon Ducks ring. And I said, Scott, I'm in. Just whatever you need me to do, I'm in, because this is going to be a humongous opportunity. He said, awesome. Jeff, I don't have anything yet. I'm like, I don't care. I'm in.
I love it.
So that was in early December 2020. And we've ramped up a lot of stuff and ideas. We've recently gotten our first fundraising opportunity for a large high school in Oklahoma. We've landed the University of Iowa, all 6 or 7 of their bookstores, and the arenas and stadiums.
Awesome.
And the beauty of this ring is that it can be customized for any industry, any, you name it, we can customize it. I've got a ring on, and I'll kind of put it to the camera. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a 3D 100% recycled, certified medical grade silicone. And there's the 3D. You can see the threads on the football. I don't have a basketball ring, but
that is so cool.
Yeah, and I got a small one. It fits on my pinky. We also have the Patriot division or the Patriot ring, and there are guns. There's the bald eagle with the flag. And,
that's awesome.
We have an American flag. We have a skull. We got the AR-15, the Glock, the hunting rifle. We also have some other interesting, BLM and pride rings. And we're also talking to some other business types. We're aiming for Avon and John Deere, and there's lots Harley Davidson. We have a lot of opportunities. And really excited about that.
It's a total blue ocean, and it's crazy because you really don't see. I mean, so for example, for my business, I got the appointments today. Mm-hmm. But I mean, a ring would be amazing, and for everyone that's watching, I mean, if you can get, it goes back to. It goes back to what was the guy's name that was the Tour de France? Was it Lance?
Lance Armstrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So. It goes back. I mean, he actually had developed a lot of these, the apparel, the just having that, I believe it was like Live Strong, and there's so many different ways that you can grow and brand yourself. And this isn't just for sports. I mean, granted, sure, the sports element is amazing, Absolutely. But this could be for any business whatsoever. This could be for, and I'm going to be working on a logo with you guys here soon.
Yeah.
But because I would love to get my leadership team the rings. I would love to, and I'm assuming it's pretty comfortable too, with it being silicone. I mean, it literally fits, right? That's awesome.
It does, and because it's a little stretchy, it goes over the knuckles really easy. As people get older, their knuckles get bigger, and then you can find, or if you're not, the ring can slide off. Obviously, when you're doing dishes, it's easy for it to come off because it gets wet in there. But we've designed it specifically. I have the old prototype, and it's got Gameday on the inside.
Oh wow!
But the new ones have a G, and that G creates space in there for air to get underneath it, so it doesn't obtain that moisture inside the ring.
That's awesome. And so it's made from recycled material too.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
So cool. I mean, that in itself, that's such a unique business. It's such a unique model. And it's something that you could literally display, brand your logo. And the great thing about it too, there's so many applications for it. you could literally have, so for example, if you're with Remax, EXP, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, Better Homes and Garden, the list can go on.
Yep.
Berkshire Hathaway.
If I was just going to say that.
Right. If you're with these real estate companies, or, your mortgage company, having these rings and giving that off as like a gift to your team, and your
customers too. Yeah.
I know. So I was thinking too. Because it's really cool. You could have something like customized, and you guys can put. So like, if we were to give you a logo, for example, you guys could put the logo on the ring. It's fairly easy to do.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So we took this high school. It's Bartlesville High School in Oklahoma, and we sent it to our designer, and he sent me back the school logo in the school colors, and we're going to do a fundraiser for them. They said,
that's great.
They want to raise $8,000 to $10,000, and I think that with the size of school they have and the product we have, it'll probably be more like $20,000 to $30,000 that they'll raise for their football program. So
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Pretty exciting.
So as far as the concept goes, and I think we're going to have to, I probably should have even gotten Mr. William on, so he could have gone through as well. We could have talked through some stuff, but tell me a little.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh,
First,
you prefaced.
I should have gotten Scott on as well.
Yeah. You prefaced I'm sorry. You prefaced this call with culture, and Scott exudes an amazing culture. And it starts, I truly think that it starts with the mentality of customer service at the top. True. Customer service for him, it's like bar none. He told us a story about how he bought a Lexus, and Lexus blew an engine, and it shouldn't have blown an engine, and Lexus replaced it for him and gave him a driver while he was getting it replaced. And it stuck with him. And that customer service starts at the top. And if you have it at the top, then, and you instill that same kind of, we're going to take care of you no matter what, it's a win-win-win culture.
It's so true. And as far as the culture goes as well, just building an environment around a winning organization. And what better way to build a winning organization than to be able to, number one, display it.
Yeah.
Swag, giving away some stuff that literally people want to wear, they want to be a part of, giving away things that will get people excited, get them really making the brand actually mean something, because a brand alone it only goes so far.
Right.
And when you think of a brand, what do you think of? That's really what you want to build and create. And one way that we've built our culture up within our organization is I give everybody their own ownership of a vector. So, and I took this from Elon Musk. Did you see the rocket exploded on Mars the other day?
I did not see that. No.
Yeah, I got a feel for the guy, but he got it there though. So that's amazing.
It is.
But ultimately, where I see there being huge potential for this application, it isn't just it's in so many different realms. And using the Tesla model, when I first built out Appointments Today, the logo with the T in there, my goal was to make it look like something like Tesla, because I wanted to be innovative.
Right.
And having that innovation with the rings and with the ability for people to have a feeling of ownership of each individual part of the business, it makes such a world of difference. So now not only can they feel empowered at the workplace, but they can literally have what they do pretty much branded on them at all times.
Right.
And it's something outside of a t-shirt or outside of a hat. Because don't get me wrong, those are great, but you're really displaying it in a different, in a unique way. And as far as the durability of those goes, do you guys have any, and I didn't even ask you this before, do you guys have anything on there, like if it breaks or something happens?
I forgot to mention that. It is a lifetime warranty. All you do is pay $695 for shipping and handling. We'll send you a brand new ring. And
that's amazing.
It is. And that goes back to that customer service aspect that Scott is so adamant about. is I don't care what it is. If you are having a problem with the ring, you're getting a new one. You know,
love that.
The first 16, 17 prototypes have a screen print on the outside edges of the laces and on the basketball logo. Well, the screen print, like a t-shirt, it rubs off, it comes off. So as you can see, I have no logo anymore because I have the old prototype. But the new prototype is kind of like a tattoo on the silicone. It is permanent. It's not ever coming off. So Scott is always coming up with ways to improve the quality of what the product is so that we have 1% return or less. So, and right now I think 2 or 3 out of 100 have sent the rings back, and we replace them for no cost.
So even if you're like doing
shipping.
Oh yeah. So even if you're doing work outside, and I mean, you can pretty much wear this and it's gonna last. And then if something breaks, I mean, you're covered.
Going back to one thing you were saying about swag and your t-shirts and your hats and all that stuff, in an office environment, you can't wear those. You have to have certain things, but you can go in and walk in wearing a ring. Right. I love my team. I'm representing my team when I come in here because I'm a fanatic about the Georgia Bulldogs, or as John Forrest would say, the LSU Tigers. Go with the EAUX Tigers.
I love it. Well, and you're about to look like Mr. T, I think, because I mean, it looks like you're about to have them all over your hands, and I love that. So
no. This is all it's getting. I'm really not a ring wearer,
right?
In general, other than the wedding ring. So, when they first came in, I'm like, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet, and I hardly take them off, except for to show people how they feel and what they feel like, and
yeah. But it's just so cool because I mean, I would never think that you can put something like that that's 3D on such a small piece of material and it actually shows up in high quality. So
it's very, very meticulous. The process, the typical competitor, and we're not going to dog the competitor, but the typical competitor will take 2 pieces of silicone and they'll compress them together, so at some point that ring will fail, whereas our process is all one piece, and that's why we can be with confidence give that warranty. And it takes 10 days for the rings to cool. So if they take them off the thing sooner than 10 days, we'll have failure, and that's gone through the 3 years of testing this product.
So we're looking, let's say, like a couple of weeks, for example. If someone were to order them, I mean, is that usually the average, kind of 3-4 weeks? What does it usually look like? 5 weeks?
It just depends on if we have the rings in stock. If they have them in stock, they'll get them within the next week. If we have to manufacture them, generally we're looking at 3 to 7, 8 weeks. I try to under promise and over deliver. So if we can get them sooner, then they'll be pleasantly surprised when they arrive sooner than we've told them.
I love it. Well, for everyone that's watching, if you're getting value from this, comment, share, like this.
Absolutely.
It goes towards really all of this goes towards an amazing company that puts their people first, that really focuses on culture, but not just culture. I mean, also having the ability to build something that is so unique and so customized to each individual person. And it looks cool. I mean, that's the greatest part about it, because there's a lot of times, like, I've seen some stuff, I'm like, it looks okay. But I'm not one of those. I have a few family members and other friends too, they'll have like 10 or 15 of these different bracelets.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I'm like, well, which, like I wear my 2, the appointments today and new day, new minutes, which just reminds me, like, hey, make the most out of your time.
Right.
And my old zip code was 1440, which is still it's still where I'm from. It's the original, but there's 1,440 minutes in a day and 1440 on the wrist.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
If I forget my number, I got part of it already on there.
Right. Yeah.
But I love the fact that you have this built out. You guys are really in a blue ocean. And for everyone that's watching, go to www.gamedayglobal.com.
It's Gameday. It's Gameday Dash Global.
I'm glad you said that. See,
yes.
I'm gonna have
Dash Global.
I have to fix that. I'm actually gonna fix that right now, so that way when people do watch this, they go to Gameday Dash Global, not the.
We're looking at we're in the negotiations right now to get the GamedayGlobal.com, but the current site is Gameday Dash Global.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Well, here we go. So I'm going to put. So there we go. We got the right one now.
That was a quick and easy fix. We got that down.
Absolutely. Well, and I mean that's what we got to do here. So make sure that everybody can go to the right place.
Absolutely. One thing I would like to mention for everybody watching is you may have a kid in high school playing a sport. If we do a fundraiser, the school can raise a lot of money. They can be customized for that child's or that player's actual number that he wears on his back, along with the school's logo in the school's colors. And we also have some, we're going to continue to bring out new products every year. And that will be pretty exciting for those that are doing the fundraisers. And that could be, I like your comment there, Stephanie. That can be any, it could be a school. It could be an elementary school. It could be, when we were kids, they would bring us this packet here, go sell these cookies or go sell this pizza or whatever it is. And instead of going out and selling something that's consumable and is gone the second that they eat it or something like that, you've got something that you can keep that is, going to be special to you for your whole life.
So true. And I think too, a lot of it is you feel almost like everybody wants to feel included. Everyone wants to feel like they're adding more value into the world, whether it's through creative channels, whether it's through your business, whether it's through your family, or you're maybe you're part of a church group, or
exactly,
or you're part of a mastermind or business. That inclusivity makes a huge difference. And with having that, it adds.
We also have a blue ring that can raise funds for police departments, and we can do something with fire departments. Any kind of fundraiser you want to do, a silicone ring that is made specifically for your business, for your event, it's a no-brainer.
I love it. Well, we'll have to get Scott on here too one of these days, and have you guys both on so that he can, because I'm sure he's got a wide array of things he can show as far as the rings and what. So he's an Oregon Ducks fan, huh?
Oh no, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay,
that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, Scott's a Wisconsin guy. He's a Badger.
We'll have to get an LSU ring out to John.
Yeah.
Oh, John asked a really great question. Have you explored veteran organizations?
It is on our list. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there we go. So, yeah,
the Marines, especially.
Yeah, right. I love that. That's so awesome. Well, Jeff, first and foremost, thank you so much for putting the time in, jumping on here. Again, for everyone that's watching, go to GamedayGlobal.com. I believe there's
Global.
Gameday Dash Global. I'm gonna get
That's
it. What's the what is? As far as I don't know if you want to go into pricing, but what does it normally look like for somebody that wants to buy a ring, and then how does it work? Like if they buy in bulk, what does that look like?
Yeah, our retail price for the sport rings is $59.99, and wholesale cost goes to $30, and then that's kind of the way that the fundraisers work. We'll donate depending on what price point the school wants it to be or whatever the organization is. I had the school that I'm talking to wants to have a $40 price point, and so they're happy with a $10 donation to the school for their fundraiser. And then as the volume goes up, the price or the dollar amount that gets donated goes up as well. So
it's guaranteed for life. That's
lifetime warranty.
That's the sickest part of all of this, because I mean, $59. I mean, I've already gone through at least 3 or 4 of these in a matter of
Right.
like 6, 7 months, just because, you know, you're outside doing work, all of a sudden something snaps. Like, God damn it, I got to go get that fixed. I got to get another one. But, you know, but to have something that is going to be guaranteed, that you've got, that you have something that's very meaningful to you, it's impactful. I love that. So that is really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, again, thank you so much for jumping on, and
thank you for having me. It's great. I appreciate it very much.
Absolutely. And for everyone that's watching, we'll see you here same time, same channel next week. I'm gonna, now that I'm here in Florida, I got a little consistency going. We're gonna start doing more of these on a weekly basis. I fell off a little bit, but you know, hey, when you move across the country, I have all the respect in the world for people that move across the country. Never knew. I didn't know what I didn't know. And I'm like, it's easy.
Easy peasy. No.
No. And there's things that are constantly coming up that you'd never expect. But hey, everybody, thank you so much again, Jeff. And for everyone that's watching here, see you same time, same place next week. Thanks, Jeff.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Matt. Bye, guys.
See ya.